To Wendy Patrick, a prosecutor in Los Angeles, this is a missing persons case, but they are obviously searching everywhere. They're leaving all options open. If a crime has been committed, this is U.S. forestry land where this is right here. So that would be a federal jurisdiction, right?
Well, probably so, Gene. And, you know, one of the interesting things that you brought up about this case is that in a CSI world of forensic evidence, it's hard to go missing without a trace. There's not so much as a sock, not a blood stain, not hair, I mean, nothing, which makes it to some people look like an abduction. So whatever jurisdiction ends up, and it may actually be several jurisdictions that end up doing this investigation, it's going to really look like an abduction until and unless they can find some circumstantial evidence that it was a natural death. In other words, they're leaving every option on the table at this point because it is so highly unusual to vanish literally without a trace, as has happened here.
Randy Kessler, defense attorney joining us out of Atlanta, they have to keep every option open. And they say and reiterate that the family is cooperating. We do know that the friend of the grandpa, the mother and father, had never met before. That can happen, right? But in regard to anybody else who may have been in that very desolate area, we don't believe that there were any roadblocks done right after this child went missing, because there's one way in and one way out. Did they make a mistake? Did they take an opportunity and not go forward with a possibility here that could have helped them?
Well, you know, hindsight's 20/20, and we don't know what the lawyer for the parents is conveying to the authorities. But the bottom line is we know where the parents are, and they're not running, they're not leaving. So we have them, so to speak, in the bag if we need to ask them questions or need to prosecute them. Right now, you've got to explore every other option and rule out everything. Wild animals is not an out-of-the-question possibility.